Find goblins. What's up, Steve?
What's up, James?
Oh, you know.
Jam.
Jam. Yeah, it's jam, dude.
Jam.
I'm jamming. I've been jamming. I've been juicing.
Juicing.
We went to a movie yesterday, and it was a like a film festival where they're doing independent films, and
Oh,
we saw
really?
this. Oh yeah. They were doing a bunch of them throughout the day, but me and my friend, we caught like the one called Vincent Hicks or Vincent Hick. Sorry.
Okay.
And it's these two guys who end up on a road trip together going to like Santa Fe, and it's shenanigans kind of ensue because Hick is there to go see his daughter, but Vince is there because he's like a sleazeball car salesman type. And so they take this like car out there, and they're driving it up, and they meet a bunch of crazy characters and get into a bunch of wacky situations. But it's just a fun movie that's not based on, but it's trying to emulate like the punchiness of like a comic book. So it like starts off in black and white because his life is like kind of crappy, and then he meets Vince, and Vince is the only character in color. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's really cool. And then right when they like their lives kind of get intertwined, like the whole world and the rest of the movie like goes into color. It's really cool.
Was that like made locally?
I think it was California made, but it just got aired locally here. But they do have a bunch of other movies that are airing locally that are local made this weekend.
Okay.
It's like a 3-day event.
What's it called?
SC Underground Film Festival. Scuff.
Scuff. Okay.
Scuffing it up,
Cool.
We love Scuff. Is this Hick over here?
Yeah. I don't know what he looks like,
Great.
but this is my imagination.
If you gave him he's got like a jacket.
Jacket.
He's like a greaser type, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got the
Maybe
hair.
not greaser.
Oh, never mind. I was getting the hair right for greasers.
He's like a blonde greaser, I guess. He's like a country boy.
Weird.
Whatever that's called.
He got like a big belt buckle and like wears cowboy boots.
He doesn't wear the cowboy boots. The other guy does, but he's kind of broke. Down his luck.
Yeah. Got the hairy arms, wearing a t-shirt.
And then the other guy, he's kind of shaved head, big ears. He's got he's got the sunglasses, And he wears like a Hawaiian shirt type deal.
And this is the guy in color?
This is the guy in color, yeah.
You gotta give him some color.
Yeah. Gotta give him his iconic mustache that he has. Wait, that's great actually. That looks really good. Yeah, and there we go. There's his little cowboy boots that he wears for some reason.
He wears them too?
Yeah. He wears like short cowboy boots. They don't like fully go up to the ankle or to the knee,
Yeah.
So they look like really silly on him. Vincent Hick, go check it out. It's a good movie. What do we have to talk about today, Steve?
Did you hear about the protests?
Over at Rockstar?
Rockstar, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. What's going on with that right now?
Really
It's
put
true.
me on the spot here, Jamie.
Yeah, well, hey, you brought it up.
Yeah, I did. Okay, so they're protesting because the Rockstar and Take-Two fired like a couple dozen employees, and they're accusing them of like union busting because I guess they were in the midst of like trying to organize and unionize over there at
Mm,
Rockstar. And
that's crazy.
yeah, so the union they were trying to work with was the Independent Workers' Union of Great Britain. And so this happened outside of the London office and what's the other one? Edinburgh's
Hmm.
office. And yeah, so take Rockstar says that they fired him for leaking company secrets and not for unionizing. But the statement from the workers directly contradicts that, and they said, yeah, they were fired without warning and without evidence and without a chance to like defend themselves or anything. Um, they said
Hmm.
that they had a private Discord where they had like all their people trying to like
Hmm.
unionize. They were in there with a couple of these guys from the Independent Workers Union,
Yeah.
and so I guess because the union isn't they aren't employees of Rockstar.
Right.
Rockstar is using that as like justification for quote unquote leaking secrets. But I
Mm.
mean, like it's not like they leaked them to the press or anything. And, like,
Hmm.
w- what kind of secrets were they leaking? Like,
It's not like
oh,
they
how
were
much
leaking like
crunch they
game.
were under? You know, like is that a company
Yeah.
secret?
But they were known for crunch even during like GTA 5. Like that was like a big thing when that
Yeah,
was in development too. So like while it is no surprise, I mean it is crazy that they're just busting the union off that.
yeah,
Like people who want better working conditions under
yeah.
this.
And what's even more crazy, I kind of feel like, is that like they didn't fire everyone that was in that chat. They only
Yeah.
fired like 30 or so people.
Well, it was just to get make people fearful to like step out and talk
Right.
about it, and because I think they were like just at the limit or like about to reach like the period the amount of people they needed to actually unionize
Yeah, that's what I read
formally.
too. So,
They fired all those people. That's awful.
yeah, yeah. And it's like um union busting sucks.
It's so prevalent throughout like I want to say I was gonna say corporate America, but it's a British thing, I guess. And
Corporate world.
just corporations in general. They don't
Yeah,
want people to have their rights and everything. It's really awful.
yeah.
Uh,
And like it's especially awful because like Christmas is like right around the corner too. So you like basically fired him right before Christmas. I know it's not December, but
it's
it's like
close.
right there, you know.
I don't know what I'm drawing here. I'm just drawing buildings, I think. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's unfortunate. Did you see that post that was by in the GTA forums? That was by like a user who claimed to be from the among those who were fired, and that ended up getting verified by like a moderator on said forum.
Yeah, I saw that.
See, that was also crazy because it just goes to confirm pretty much everything that like people were thinking about it, which is like, all right, um, they're firing people with no justification, or no real justification, so that they can like just break up the union and make sure people aren't getting their fair working conditions. Um, he's got some wide shoulders, dude. Oh, okay.
It's in his arms.
Oh, he's really
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah. Yeah, I read that whole statement that they had on the forums.
Yeah.
So the reasons they were organizing was the worsening crunch,
Mhm.
inadequate pay, and inflexible working arrangements.
Classic corporate workspace, especially for, AAA game dev, you know?
Yeah,
Um, that seems to be like a reoccurring thing with AAA game dev is like, "Oh, keep working and don't stop, and also stay late and, do this and do this and do this." And it just piles up until like what's the breaking point for people. And it doesn't even stop, after the game is out. Like it goes gold and then they continue to work on it for, months on end, which is,
Right,
the
because
case for
they gotta release it unfinished or whatever.
yeah. They have to have their like little update, their day one patch or whatever. Um and on the heels of this news, unrelated, GTA 6 has been delayed to November of next year. We unrelated, I promise you.
Unrelated. It's not because
Totally
they
unrelated.
probably fired, like, 30 of their best people and, like, who were in charge of, like, critical systems of the game or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. John Rockstar doesn't want you to know that, so they're saying, "Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Look at me. Don't look at them. Don't look at this guy. We're gonna X him out." Look at what's his where is he? He's a businessman, slime back hair, you know. Also sunglasses.
He's also a criminal. I don't know
Also
how
with a
you
big
draw that.
mustache. Oh, I
You
was
know,
just giving him a suit.
like, he's like a mobster with, like, the big lapels.
Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Give him like the big square shoulders, right?
Yeah, like the '80s.
He's in a he's got like khakis on though. Or like
He wears,
cargo
like,
shorts.
a big gold chain. Let's make my brush bigger.
Yeah.
Here it is.
He's got a
He has cargos.
yeah, yeah. He's gotta have the cargos. He's got sandals on.
See, John Rockstar, he's like 3 kids in a trench coat.
It kind of
And,
makes
like,
sense.
here's the other kid right here, you can't he's, like, peeking out.
Yeah. There's 3 kids in a trench coat. They have like what is it? Like stick arms like over here. They're like fake arms.
Yeah.
Those little arm extending thingies. John Rockstar over here doesn't want you to have fair working conditions. Um which is crazy cuz um that is starting to become a more regular thing now, which is not saying a lot considering it should have been a thing years ago, but Blizzard, a bunch of the studios at Blizzard have unionized recently, and I believe it was a testing group at not IDOS, some other studio, but it was like a group of QA testers who unionized as well. Um, but like the Overwatch team, they
Yeah.
unionized successfully, I guess, which was awesome. So like it is possible, and
Mhm.
people want it. Developers want it. The corporate heads don't want it. John Rockstar does not want that.
No.
He wants you to you're like on your knees
Like,
or on
it's
your
very
hands.
rare for, any corporation to be like, "Okay, we're gonna voluntarily recognize the union."
Yeah, absolutely.
They gotta have something else that they, like, want in return or something, like, the only other time I know of that happening was, like, Microsoft, whenever they were trying to, like, buy up, I guess, Activision or in, like, 20 other studios or whatever,
Hmm.
and, the courts over here were like, we're gonna put our halt on this, we gotta take a look, make sure it's not like, uh, I don't know what you call it,
Yeah.
monopoly-ish or whatever." And then they were like, "Okay, well, we're gonna be super nice and like voluntarily recognize this union that's happening over here." And then the
Hmm.
courts are like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I guess you guys are pretty cool then." And then like, I don't know, like a year or two later, they're like, "Everyone we hired, you're gone."
Yeah, absolutely. They're like,
Yeah,
yeah, unrelated reason. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
That's what coming. Jamie, have you ever worked at a company?
Yes.
No, I mean that like treated you bad.
um, I've worked at like I worked at like retail stores where the message is coming down from big hand of corporate to like reach down and grab me by the neck.
Yeah.
I was like a manager at like an Office Depot, and that
Oh, you were
was
a manager or he was a manager?
well, both really.
Oh, okay.
I was a manager, and then the person who was a store owner was like a very nice dude, but pretty much like everything that sucked about him came from corporate, from the message above. And I was like, okay, like I get that, but also that sucks.
Yeah.
Have you
And,
ever
like, it
worked
can
at
it can
a
be
corporate?
a big corporate company. I used to work at Target,
Oh yeah,
and I used to work at, Papa John's as a delivery driver.
how's Papa John's?
I guess it was okay. They had 2 schedules, and, I always it was weird because on the top schedule was, the driver shifts, and on the
Hmm.
bottom schedule was, I guess, the pizza making and inside the store shifts or whatever,
Yeah.
and, I would always forget to look at the second schedule. And s
Oh,
and so sometimes it would be like, "Yeah, you're gonna work 4 hours in store, and then after that, you're gonna work 4 hours delivering pizza," or whatever, and I would look at it, and I would be like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna go deliver pizza from this time," and I would come in late, and no one would ever say anything about it. So and I just noticed it, like, one day, and I was like, "Wait, what? I'm on here twice?" And so I asked the manager, and he's like, "Yeah, you haven't noticed that?" And I was like, "No."
wait, so you're working basically like two shifts in the same shift, essentially?
Yeah, but it was like 8 hours total.
Oh, okay. I guess it's not too bad.
Yeah, but I used to work for this, it was a real small company. It was literally just the owner and like his wife. And
Mhm.
when I first started working there, they I thought they hired me, and I
Yeah.
guess technically they did hire me, but like they hired me as a independent contractor,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I didn't know that until tax time came around.
Oh, so they sent you like what is it,
Yeah,
like an I-9 or whatever?
yeah, and I was like, what? And then he was like, oh yeah, technically, you were an independent contractor the whole time. I was like, "What the
Ugh.
fuck?" And I guess he felt guilty, and so he ended up paying for my taxes that year, but, um,
Was nice.
uh, yeah,
Was
n
nice of
nice
him
of
to
him
at
to
least pay
correct her
for
as
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
but, like, it's stuff like that, man, like, you can't even trust, like, small businesses sometimes.
because everybody wants to get a leg up on other people.
Yeah,
Big business, I think, just has the ability to do it, and also, like, there's not a lot of pushback because they get, tax breaks, they pay a fine, they're making enough money that they could just pay it off and then still be above their, expenditures for the year. Um, it's not like that big a deal for them, and that's
mhm.
smaller companies, they feel the hurt of, lawsuits and everything like that. Amazon's not gonna feel it.
Yeah,
They're not gonna feel it.
nope.
Well, screw Rockstar. Um,
Hey, one other thing, did you see,
oh,
that they had a link in there if you wanted to, like, financially help them?
oh, right on.
Yeah.
The
We
people who are
can
laid off?
yeah, so, I mean, it's in pounds, and, like, you just click how much you wanna do it if it's you wanna make it recurring or not, and,
Is it
it'll
like a
help them
Kickstarter?
out while they're, laid off. What's that?
Is it like a Kickstarter or
It's
GoFundMe?
through, Action Network.
Action Network.
Yeah, if you don't know
Okay.
anything about Action Network, it's just another, like, organizing, platform.
Okay.
Mm,
Well, if you feel like supporting, people who are laid off unjustly from their job, uh, go to Action Network, go check out, the Rockstar
yep.
workers.
I'll put the
Um,
link in the doobly-doo.
but yeah, I'll put the link in, the appropriate things below
Yeah, in the description.
or wherever it is in relation to this video.
Yeah.
But screw Rockstar. That's the big thing.
That's the big
Will
story of the day.
this affect GTA 6 sales? No.
Probably not.
And that's what sucks about this is like
Yeah,
it's the
they can just get
blowback.
away with it.
Not only are they gonna get away with it, but like when GTA 6 eventually does come out, no matter what happens with it, it's gonna make them more money than like is maybe on Earth.
Mhm. Yeah, people are
So
hyped for it.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
Well, some other corporate shenanigans. Did you hear about Nintendo?
I was about to ask you about that. What's going on with that right now?
Well, I guess they're the Japanese patent office. They rejected one of their, or actually two of their patents.
Oh,
Boom, that's
two.
big. Yeah. I mean, it's on a I guess, final basis, so they can like amend it or whatever, which I
Mhm.
think they're probably going to do anyway.
Well, sure.
Um, I don't know what the second one is, but I know one of them is because of like the 3D movement and throwing and capturing mechanic. Um, that was used prior, so that was in prior art. There was a couple of games, most notably Ark
Mhm.
used it, and then yeah, so we'll see where that goes. And then also the U.S. Patent Office, they're gonna re-examine the summoning a sub character and letting it fight in one of two modes patent that was recently granted in the U.S.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So um, the articles I read said that they attributed it to public outrage, and so like the director of the patent office over here personally ordered it to take another look at it. So
Wait, it might have been a case where that just got like granted without really looking into it too much.
mhm,
I don't know the specifics behind it, but I'm sure stuff like that just happens, just happenstance.
yeah,
So the fact that they're willing to like take another look and be like, wait a second, this isn't right. Like something's up
yeah,
here.
so, yeah, but they haven't like ruled on it yet. But they did point
They're
at
looking at it.
two older published U.S. patent applications. One was filed by Konami in 2022 or 2002, and
Yeah.
Nintendo itself in 2019. It was published in 2020.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many
So
video game patents are going on?
the Konami one is more than 20 years old, so it may already be in the public domain. So yeah, they're gonna have
Um,
to take a look at that.
which one is that? That's like the mini games and loading screens one.
No, no, no. It directly relates to
Oh, to the one you're talking about here. Okay.
right, the summoning character.
Weird that Konami had a patent for that. I can't think of any Konami games in particular that use that mechanic.
Yeah, the article didn't like I don't think it listed any games either, but I guess they had a patent for it.
Yeah. Video game mechanics that are patented are just bad for the industry and bad for gaming as a whole. Um, so I'm glad uh, that like the at least like the legislators and the people who are in charge of like patent stuff are actually like taking a serious look at this and re-examining and reaffirming what's going on. I think of like during the 90s to the late 2000s, maybe 2010s, loading screens were such a huge thing during the disc-based era. And Konami had a patent on mini games during loading screens. They straight up you couldn't have anything that was considered another game playing while you're waiting for your main game.
Yeah.
Um, and so people would get around that, or developers would get around that by, okay, well, it's not a mini game, but you press the X button repeatedly, and then Devil May Cry, you're slashing the loading screen, repeatedly. It's not a mini game, quote unquote, just mashing a thing.
Yeah,
Um,
did Konami use it in any games? That
I
patent?
think I want to say Ridge Racer. There's a specific one where
Ridge Racer.
Galaga. I just like made me flash back there for a second.
Yeah.
There's a specific Konami game where Galaga is playable in the like loading screen for it. I want to say it's a Ridge Racer game. I could be wrong. Um, but there is a game where that is used. Um, and then the
Yeah.
Nemesis system in that Lord of the Rings set of games where like you kill an orc guy and he comes back later and he wants to fight you and
Yeah.
yeah,
Like that system is so cool.
can't use it.
I know.
Nothing similar. Or you drawing Kirby there, getting
No,
caught.
trying to draw Ditto. You know, he's being
He's
captured, that's what's happening.
he's not happy about it.
Well, that's just Ditto's face.
Oh, he's got like a he does like he's got like this. That's a ditto smile. He does like yeah.
Okay,
He's
yeah,
all
yours
happy.
is better.
I don't know if I'd say better. Look at that smile. It's goopy. Here's my muck as well. He's awful. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But you know
That's
what
all.
Nintendo does have going for them now?
What do they have?
They have poop.
Okay.
Poop for their Pokemon.
What's the context?
It's just a little funny side thing I saw.
Okay.
So, like, in the latest version of Pokemon in ZA, a Lumiose City NPC mentions that their Pikachu is unwell, and
Oh,
in the English version, he says, "Pikachu's pooping more than usual. I'm worried." Oh, no, wait, that's the Japanese version.
yeah.
But
Okay.
in the English translation, it says, "My Pikachu's been having tummy troubles recently. I'm worried." So it's like, why did they I don't know. Why did they translate it differently, you know?
I don't know, man. Localization is just kind of weird. Maybe they thought people would be kind of sensitive to it, or they'd be like, "Oh, it's kind of vulgar and gross." I mean, yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah, I guess you can't handle the poop jokes over here in America.
No, dude, we could barely handle like regular stuff that got localized. People getting up in arms.
Yeah.
Just look at everything that happened in the '90s. I mean, we just you had games that have like a church be a central theme, and then they just take out all the like church related iconography from it. It's like okay, whatever. I like this guy. He's really sad that his ditto and his muck are pooping. They got tummy troubles.
Yeah, it's not like the first time that, Pokemon's been pooping before.
Well, yeah, they're animals.
Yeah.
You would just assume that like they have other natural body functions. Like I don't know. They eat like puffins and
They
what
eat
is it
each
that they
other.
eat? Yeah, some of them are eating each other just straight up. So, wasn't it didn't they describe in like an interview or something like that where like the moves that they're using are their waste essentially?
What?
I feel like I read that in an interview somewhere, but that might just be like not true.
So, like, Pikachu's tummy troubles are like his electricity is like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's how he gets his power. He has to eat and then he expels it by shooting lightning bolts out of his hands. Or his cheeks, I guess.
That'd be wild.
That's a killer fart, dude. Steve, I
Yeah.
feel like we should talk a little bit about ourselves now.
Okay.
Just off the heels of that, What's okay, something to like get to know your taste and like you a little bit more. Like what's a few games that like are like formulative for you that really like made you and changed you in your view on stuff?
Um, hmm. Okay, so I guess okay, so my first gaming system was the Sega Genesis. I guess if we'll go back to the beginning
Awesome.
of my gaming uh, career, I don't know.
Yeah. I
uh,
guess
s-
I'd say that.
yeah, I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
I don't have. Oh, a job in gaming, but
Sure.
okay, but yeah, so I had the Sega Genesis. The first game I ever had was Sonic the Hedgehog, and
Good one.
yeah, it was a great game. And Sonic was awesome. I really liked Sonic, and he was fun. And um, but I also not only did I have Sonic, but I also had the Sega Channel.
Oh, Sega Channel's cool.
Yeah, so if you don't know, like Sega Channel was like Game Pass before Game Pass, like because Sega is like way ahead of the competition. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I used to play a lot of different games on Game Pass. Probably the most memorable game I played on there was Comics Zone, or not Game Pass, but Sega Channel. Was Comics. Yeah, it was Comics Zone, and so that was a good one. But I also had like my parents would like take me to like I guess it was like a game store, and like
Oh,
sometimes I would get used games back then, and like I'd get like really weird ones. So I got
yeah.
like uh Booger Man. Um,
It's a
if you don't
classic.
know, yeah, if you don't know Booger Man, look him up. His whole thing is like he's a superhero, and he flicks boogers at the enemies, and it's like a little platformer. And
Yeah.
he does farts, moves, and belches and stuff like that.
He looks like this, right? He's kind of like a hefty guy.
Yeah,
Uh,
and he's
I
green.
I don't remember anything else about him. I'm just gonna make him look like a thumb.
But yeah, I also got like Cool Spot back in the
The
day,
7
probably
Up
one of these
game.
things. Yeah, the 7 Up game. Cool Spot was cool. And it was actually a good game,
Yeah.
a good platformer. And he would like flick bubbles. He would like or snap them. He would snap bubbles and um to like
You had a lot
defeat
of
the
games
enemies.
where like they were flicking things at each other. Booger Man was flicking boogers and he's flicking bubbles.
Yeah. Um I also had uh a Ronald McDonald game from
Oh, wait.
McDonald's.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Is that the one where the Ronald McDonald they like go into like a storybook or something?
I don't know if it's storybook, but I know he definitely goes into space, at least in one part.
Okay, I might be
It's
thinking
been
of
a
something
while.
else.
I haven't picked it up and played it.
That's
But
fair.
yeah, so after that, like I never really beat any of these games. I was pretty young, and they were all hard. So,
Fair.
oh, probably my favorite game from that era is Kid Chameleon.
Yeah.
That was an awesome game. Um, but then I got the Nintendo 64. Boom. And like I had like
Yeah.
Diddy Kong Racing and whatnot, but my favorite was Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. And like it was around Christmas when I wanted to get it, and my dad was like, "All right, well, we'll wait, but in the meantime, you can rent it from Blockbuster." And like this is like a week
Uh,
before Christmas. He was like, "All right, you can rent it and to see if you like it, and if you like it, then maybe we'll get it."
mhm.
And so I ended up returning it to Blockbuster, and then sure enough, I ended up getting it for Christmas, and it's like amazing, and I'm like, "Yes, this is
Awesome.
exactly what I wanted." And so yeah, that basically turned me into like a big Zelda fan, and yeah, I definitely had like the gold cartridge, and um, this was probably like the first game I beat, you know, and
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely got stuck in the water temple because everyone knows that's the hardest of all time during that game. But
Yeah.
I definitely um, had the internet at this time. And
Mm.
so I actually went on to GameFAQs and I found a walkthrough and it helped me out through the water temple. So shout out GameFAQs for helping me out there
That's a game
and helping me get
facts.
get through it. So yeah. And then after that, around the time when I was in college, I got really big into World of Warcraft, and
Awesome. Good.
and so yeah, so little thing about me is that when I first started, I didn't really have any friends that were playing, and so I picked a dwarf hunter to actually get started. But then I found out that my friends actually were playing it, and I was like, oh, okay. So I switched to the horde side, and I picked an undead rogue. But before I did that, I was like, "Do you guys need any like classes to like help you out?" And like they were like, "No, you pretty much be whatever you want." And so I was like, "Okay." And of course, I picked like the most like cliche class at the time, race and class pairing.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, that was fun for a while. Pretty much played up until uh, there's a frozen throne and beat
Yeah.
Arthas. So if you know anything about Warcraft lore, like Arthas is pretty much like the big baddie. I don't know who it would be considered now, but yeah, I felt like that was probably like a good stopping point because MMOs can take up so much of your time, and like that was pretty much the only game I was playing during those years.
Yeah. They,
Um,
they take up so much of your attention and everything on so many levels.
yeah, yeah. And then I played Fallout 3 and I beat that, and like that was a really great experience. And like that probably unlocked like my love for like RPGs and whatnot. And then I didn't really like fall off too hard, but I kind of feel like I did fall off. I always had like a game system, but I didn't like game like a lot. And I would like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna play the Zelda, or I'm gonna play like this here, this there, whatever. Um, but when Elden Ring came out, I was like, oh, this looks cool. And then like it was cool.
Yeah.
And that pretty much brought me right back into like, oh yeah, this is what gaming is. And like, I mean, it isn't every game, but
Sure.
yeah, I was like, oh yeah, every game is this now. That's sweet. And then I tried like, um, what is it called? Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm like, I'm sure that's like someone's favorite game, but it wasn't mine.
Yeah. That one's
Yeah,
like people have described it to me as like you have to like it's like an acquired taste almost, you know? But I feel like it's so I don't know, bitter.
yeah, there was like it was just some like design decisions that were like they just seemed old, you know, like it was like you turn in a quest and instead of just like automatically handing over the item, you have to like go into your inventory and then select five of that item and put it in his inventory and and it was like a whole process and I was like this is kind of like a throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like there was a quest where I had to like follow a guy around the town and it was just like I'm watching him do his thing and he's just like sitting there at the bar drinking and I'm like when's the fun gonna happen? You know? And so, just stuff like that that kind of like turned me off a little bit to it.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel that.
yeah. But oh, I definitely played with that character creator when that came out. Like, yeah, I'm gonna
I
create myself and make myself look sweet.
That was the only thing I did in that game was I downloaded the character creator and I made a cool character and I was like, "Cool," and I never played it. It's the same thing I did for Black Desert.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did. Do you remember Spore?
Yes.
Yeah, so
I
before
love
Spore came
Spore.
out, they had a character creator for Spore or like a little creature creator or whatever. And so I definitely had that, and I was just like, I'm making creatures.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That game's really fun.
yeah.
It
But that pretty much brings me up to now. So what about you?
well, I have okay, so I have 2 older brothers, and they were already playing games before me. Um, but my oldest brother, he would have his friend come over and they would play Mega Man X at our house. Um, and so like the first game I ever played was like Mega Man X. Um, that's like the first game I remember playing and having like such an impact on me. And that game is it's got great music, the graphics are nice, the controls are tight. It's so formulated like my like what I expect and what I want from video games, like that point on. I um I fell in love with the Mega Man games. The whole franchise is super important to me. It was my favorite series of games as a kid. Um just tight platformers, like the Mario games, the Sonic games. I would get a lot of those like collections that had like a bunch of the older retro games on there. On like the GameCube, like Sonic Gems collection or Mega Man Anniversary collection. Um, I had a lot of those because trying to afford the older Mega Man games, even then in like the early 2000s or whatever, was not possible. They're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Even now they're really expensive. But so yeah, I played a lot of those growing up. Those were like my favorite games for the longest time. I played a lot of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. That was another one I played with my brothers a lot. Um, because that game, like it was multiplayer. It was on our GameCube. It was something we could all sit down and enjoy. Um, we had to borrow other people's Game Boy Advances to be able to play it together. So we'd have people come over and we'd play it all at once. So that was fun. Uh,
Yeah,
that
I
game was
definitely
really
played Crystal Chronicles, but I played
yeah.
it by myself.
It's not nearly as good solo, unfortunately. um, because I remember having a lot of like cool memories with that, and I'll get into that in a second. But like I think the next game that was like really important to me was Team Fortress 2. Um, I got into PC gaming through Team Fortress, and I was playing on my shitty laptop at the time, where like originally I was playing on like a trackpad, and I'm trying to play like Sniper on like 2 Fort with like with a trackpad, which is, by the way, a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's not how that game should be played. um, and then I got a mouse, and then I fell like way deep into that game and had like a great time with it.
I remember
Just
playing Team Fortress Classic, and like
yeah.
everyone that was playing Sniper, I was always like in awe of them, and I was like, "Wow, you're like hitting everybody." I always wanted to be cool like them.
That's fair. They are pretty cool. But like I don't know, man. The soldier, he was my favorite class to play, and it was because I think there was like a YouTuber that I was way into, um, who would do like clips of him doing, like rocket jumps around the map as soldier, and then um he would be showing how to do like a full like map and then teaching you how to do stuff. But then okay, you have another clip where he's playing another class or something like that. Uh his name was Stir. He was Stir on YouTube. Um and so that was like super important to me. Like when I was into that game for the most part. I think he stopped
Yeah.
playing TF2 cuz like, uh he had a lot going on, I think.
Okay.
and some other stuff. I didn't really keep up with it to him too much at past like a certain point, but that was like really important to me. Uh just got like a notification. Oops. Um so yeah, wait, what's going on here? What is this?
That's his legs.
Oh, it's his
He's like
legs?
yeah, he's like in the air after he rocket jumps.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. It looks like his legs are separated from his body. But yeah, Team Fortress 2 is really important to me, and then I played Crystal Chronicles again with a different group of friends around that time frame, and that became super important to me. We'd get together weekly, play a bunch of the game, and then they'd bring their Game Boy Advances. And my one friend, he'd have a CRT in the Game Boy player, and he'd connect it to that. So we had like two TVs set up essentially,
Oh
and
wow.
he'd have like the mini map over on his screen, and we're playing on the other one. So it was a neat time. So that hits right here for me. Um, and then
Yeah,
I
good
think
memories.
I think the next one that was super important for me was Undertale. Um,
Dude,
because like
Undertale is so good.
it's fantastic. It's probably one of the best games ever. It's definitely one of the best games of our generation, like easily.
Yeah.
Um, and at that point, I pretty much only played like games that weren't heavy on narrative. They were mostly focused on gameplay and game feel and everything surrounding that bubble. But then now I'm playing something that is more narrative, and it's kind of like, okay, if you play this in the way that you're supposed to play like a regular RPG or like something that is gameplay mechanics heavy, well, it's kind of poking at you. It's pushing your buttons a little bit, and it's making you laugh along the way. Um, and I think it was really cool. It's a game that makes me laugh. It makes me feel good, and I'm watching my friend play through it right now for the first time, and it's he's having a great time with it. So
Oh, Undertale?
yeah,
Yeah. That's exactly what we were talking about.
yeah. Oh, see, I was gonna draw Sans over here. Here we go. That's
Oh, I'm
perfect. Hey,
drawing that crazy flower.
all right, that's great. Actually, I like
What's
that.
what's the face look like? Undertale.
He's like this. He's just got like a
Oh, he's just kind of smiley.
he's a smiley flower
Yeah, he's like
until
he's
he's not. Little
Err.
mischievous little guy. So yeah, Undertale, very important game for me. And I started liking games that really just started being really quirky and fun, and that put me on a lot of stuff I'm playing right now, and also onto indie games in general, independent stuff that put me down a completely different path of walking away from AAA and enjoying more smaller games that are not like 100, 200 hours, but are so packed with fun.
Yeah,
Um, so that's my I think that's what's like super important to me right now. But
yeah.
Steve,
I'm definitely waiting for Deltarune to come out.
yeah, yeah. Did you
Well,
did you play
fully. I
Undertale?
mean, I did play Undertale,
Okay, right on.
but I haven't started Deltarune. I'm waiting for the whole thing to come out to play it.
That's fair. I
Yeah,
think the next two chapters are supposed to come out like next year from when this is recorded. Um, but I don't think there's any other word beyond that. So
yeah,
you're fine waiting.
yeah,
It's good though. It's good.
yeah. That's good.
Did you see any of the stuff that's going on over at Netflix?
I did. Did you hear about they got a bunch of shows coming out. Probably the one I'm most excited about is that they're gonna have a reality competition based off of Overcooked.
Ooh, okay. Are they gonna be
Yeah.
like they're gonna have to like run around the store or the kitchen and do all the stuff, right?
Probably. I don't know.
Two people
I
running like a
hope
whole
so, you know?
restaurant.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really
But,
fun.
yeah. The article just said it's gonna have high stakes kitchen challenges and the signature chaos. Um, so I guess you're gonna be probably teamed up with somebody, and then you're gonna be like, "Let's do it," and then like, you ever seen that show? Nailed it.
Uh, no, I haven't.
All right, when you get a chance, go watch Nailed It. But Nailed It is a baking competition, and they just take normal everyday bakers. They're not like amazing. They're not professionals. They're just
Mhm.
like, hey, I want to be on the TV or whatever. And they're like, here, you can make a cake, obviously, but
Oh.
now you're gonna become uh, on Nailed It. You're gonna make this triple decker 3-tier cake that's like it has like all sorts of like design elements and like it looks super nice, but then they they purposely give him like too little time and they don't tell him how to make it.
That's
You know?
awesome.
Like they'll give him the recipe for like the cake, but they're like we don't tell you any of the techniques of like how to like sculpt a little figure and put it on the cake or whatever and like
Mhm.
and then at the end they'll reveal their cake and they'll be like nailed it and then they'll reveal it and it's it's just like a pile of like cake and icing.
That's awesome.
It's really hilarious.
That's what I'm expecting from this
Yes,
is
exactly.
it's me and you, right? And we're standing and then we're running around trying to we're cooking, we're mopping, we're cleaning, and we're
Yeah.
also serving guests. And it's just the two. It's like a regular shift at like a low budget small restaurant.
Yeah, and we've never worked in restaurants. We're just like,
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Is how long you cook a burger? I don't know. Are these tomatoes too thick? That'll be fun. I hope that's better
Yes.
than that sounds more fun than I think I've liked some of their other stuff. I guess there's only one real Netflix show that's an adaptation that I didn't like. Um, but like Sonic Prime was good.
Yeah.
The Castlevania shows were excellent. Arcane was excellent. I didn't watch the Dota one, but I hear it's pretty good. Devil May
Yeah.
Cry was a show.
Yeah, uh, yeah, you're a big Devil May Cry fan, right?
Yeah, I love Devil May Cry, and those
Yeah.
games are, or that show is a slap in the face to everything the games stand for on so many
Dang.
levels. I do not care for it. I appreciate the fact that the director was trying to like do something different and like he had like a clear message that he was like trying to get across, but like his message gets muddied in so much of like his own stupid writing, honestly. Um, it's a good message, but it's yeah, I got a lot of problems with that show. I could
Okay.
talk
Well.
for an hour about it. I really don't like it.
Maybe we'll do an episode of like your review of Devil May Cry, the TV show.
Jam's review of Devil May Cry. It's
Yeah.
me and a big thumbs down. There's like a circle around it, you know. uh, there's a Crash Bandicoot show coming out for Netflix too, right?
Yeah. That sounds cool.
Yeah. If it's anything like Sonic Prime, I mean, that'll be cool.
Yeah. He
Animated
was
stuff.
in another show, but he wasn't like the star of it.
Yeah.
Um,
It
it
was like a
was
Skylanders thing.
Skylanders. Yeah.
Yeah. Was
So
Spyro in it?
technically, this is his second.
It's not his debut, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they're doing like the Marvel thing where like they'll debut you in like a comic that's not your own first, and then be like, oh, the fans liked you. We're gonna get you your own thing.
yeah, we're gonna give everybody their own show.
Yeah,
They've probably got enough to work with in Dota because there's like 100 something characters in there. You know, they all
yeah.
got like overlapping stories, kind of. So, what are you draw? Is this a box? What are you drawing here?
I don't know what you were drawing at all, so I drew a box.
I was trying to draw like a kitchen, and then there's the grill,
Oh.
uh, plates, I guess. It didn't come out great, so I kind of gave up. I should have drawn like here's a knife. There's a knife, I guess.
You shouldn't. You should have drew a chef.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Give me your chef guy. Wait, I'll draw my chef guy too.
Okay. We'll have a chef off.
Chef off. That sounds like something like a waiter would say. Um, who's like upset at like a chef. He's like, ah, chef off, dude.
Okay, so I gotta draw his jacket here because all chefs have a chef jacket.
Of course.
And he's just standing there. He's not really doing anything right now. Just kind of looking over the line cooks, making sure they're doing their job. He's got the knife. Oh, that's a bad knife. Let's redo that. Nope. How do I? There we go. And he's got a mustache. If you can't tell, oh, you're you're a guy. Oh, I think you win.
I had a clear vision and I was like, oh, he's making a pizza pie.
Yeah.
Hi, I cook it a pizza.
Ooh. He's throwing the pizza too.
Yeah. There we go. There he is.
Ding.
That's Gary. Gary the chef.
Gary.
He's got his little apron on and everything, you know.
This is Frank.
Frank. Gary and Frank's kitchen. Are you
They're
good
gonna
at
be the first
cursive?
stars on Overcooked.
This is them. These are the guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me draw his little thing. I'm gonna sign like do like a signature. You know, they do at like a tennis event where they like sign the screen or whatever. Do like
They signed the screen?
yeah, you ever seen that?
No.
They
I don't really watch tennis though.
I don't either. I know it's a thing.
Oh, okay.
That's Gary's signature. That's all. But are you good at cursive? Can you draw? Can you do cursive really well?
Um, I can't do a cursive F. I don't know what that looks like.
That's fair.
Frank.
That's great, actually.
There we go.
Do like a
And a
no,
flourish.
never mind. That made it looks like a E.
Yeah.
Taking it back.
Yeah. So
What else?
yeah, one of my one of the shows I like to watch.
Oh,
I like to watch the cooking competition shows.
yeah.
I've seen of
Those are
all of
fun.
like MasterChef and like what's his other show? Gordon's Next
Gordon
Level
Ramsay's.
Chef.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we watch that. Me and my wife we watch a lot of cooking shows. Right now we're going through I'm totally blanking. What is it?
Some Netflix show where there's
No, it's
cooking,
not
right?
Netflix.
Okay.
The cooking shows. Now we gotta Google
You gotta
it.
look up every cooking show ever.
God dang it. I
What do
don't
they have
even
on the
know how
Food
to like
Network?
Google it correctly to get it.
Yeah, look up cooking show. I wonder what comes up.
Every cooking show comes up.
Literally. I was thinking of like
Top
Iron
Chef,
Chef.
that's it.
Yeah, Top Chef. Yeah, that's the
Top
big
Chef. That's
one.
the one we're going through to watch right now.
That's awesome. Yeah, Top Chef's really good. I haven't watched like a lot of cooking shows, but my mom would watch like a ton of them growing up. And then yeah, that's all I got with that. So I'm watching it by proxy really.
Okay.
So, what else we have to talk about, Steve?
Hands off Studio Ghibli OpenAI.
Oh, okay. They're talking to me. Okay, what's up with the AI? Are they trying to do Studio Ghibli stuff?
Well, I mean, they have been. You see people be like, "Oh, Studio Ghibliify me" or whatever.
Is true.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, apparently there's an anti-piracy organization, CODA, and they asked OpenAI to stop using their members' content. And so Studio Ghibli, Bandai Namco, Square Enix are all part of this, all members of it. And
Awesome.
yeah, so they stopped them because they consider it copyright infringement. And like back on the 30th, the whole Japanese government asked OpenAI to stop replicating Japanese artwork. And OpenAI is like, okay, we'll change our policy to allow you to opt out.
Opt
And it's
out is
like, it
crazy.
is like, yeah, over in Japan that might be illegal because permission is required first. And I think even in America too, you have to get permission prior. Like, there's no opt out. Like,
Hmm.
so yeah, people are like, stop copying me, bro.
Yeah. Well, because people don't want their works to be infringed on, and clearly a lot of creators in Japan have had like openly anti-AI sentiments, um, except for Square Enix. But they're like,
Really? Because they're part of this. What?
yeah, Square Enix just laid off like a lot of people apparently in a push to like have AI fill their jobs.
Oh, okay.
So, are they a part of Is Square Enix a part of this?
Yeah, they're one of the members.
It might be the US branch. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, okay. Is it
So,
like just like coding and or translating or
it might just be corporate jobs. There weren't any
okay.
specifics really from what I
Okay.
saw. But yeah,
But yeah.
honestly, I'm glad that people are standing up and being like, "Hey, this is awful. Stop doing this," you know? Um,
Yeah, don't do it.
don't mess up don't copy my thing and then like poop out like a inferior image, you know?
Yeah, it's just all plagiarism.
It is.
100%.
I think that's what's crazy about what's going on here too is like we're just not getting any like regulation for it when there's so much like straight up plagiarism on such a scale that has never been known before, and the fact that anybody can just plagiarize anybody else's work like instantly. um there's like a bunch of lawsuits that are going on right now with like book publishers and music labels and movie studios. They're just constantly ongoing, and we still don't have any legislation for it. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's probably part of that too is like part of the Trump administration is like really in love with AI and like Elon Musk is his whole AI thing.
Yeah.
So I don't expect anything to come from that within at least while we're under this administration.
Yeah, for sure. They tried. They were trying
Yeah,
beforehand, but yeah, this administration is pro AI. I mean, our president's been using it actively, so like
yeah. Probably uses the rights of speeches.
that might be true.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if that matters too much because he kind of ad libs most of the time, anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
You tell him to write a speech, and then he
Write a
he goes
Trump
off
speech and
script.
then he's like
Yeah, that would be the easiest job. I feel like is writing a Trump speech because I feel like you don't have to like do too much. He's gonna go off script.
Yeah.
You just give him keywords to hit. See,
But
this is yeah, this
yeah, so what I'm drawing here now is that like AI is
mhm.
now they're pretty much copying their own art.
Yeah.
So it's like there's so much AI slop out there that they're pretty much just instead of like copying other original slop or cut that out.
Mhm.
Instead
Straight up said, "Cut that out, dude."
instead of like copying like actual good artwork by original creators, they just copy previous AI slop artwork.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've
So
seen it kinda, like, fold in on itself with certain arts where, like, it's training on its own data now, and the data it's training on that's of its own is like it's becoming this now to the right, which is like, oh, it's just getting more and more sterilized and
Yeah, exactly.
doesn't even look good.
Yeah.
But
And like you could tell exactly from the type of style it is too, right from the get-go. You'd be like,
yeah,
that's totally AI, even if it didn't like mess up like the fingers or whatever that was prevalent when it was first doing it. You can just tell. You can be like, that's AI. It doesn't even look like it was made by a person anymore.
the one thing that is scary though is the video stuff is kind of getting there. Sora
Mm,
is now like the big one where like your videos are like th- it's kind of becoming hard to tell, and you have to actively look and be like, okay, that's weird, that's weird, that's weird. I'm calling sus on this thing. Um, I saw a video the other day, and it's just like a
yeah.
coyote chasing like a roadrunner, right? And I'm like, okay, yeah, but I've noticed, there's like they're little dust particles that don't match up, and certain things like look kind of weird, and I'm like, this would fool my grandparents,
Right. But
you
like,
know?
well, that's the thing. It's like fooled. I don't know if it just fooled them, but like Fox News has been using AI, these AI videos to like report and be like, oh, this is actual news. So I
Yeah.
don't know if they're like doing it maliciously or um they're just dumb, you know? Like either way, it's not a good look for them.
Who knows, man? Who knows? I can only assume that it's being used maliciously, but that's just me. My guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, AI video, just period. I don't think anyone should have access to it. It's a scary technology that's only going to be used to further misinformation and cause more problems, and people lose jobs for it, openly.
Yeah. And the companies, they just come right out and say, "Oh yeah, we're firing everybody to make room for AI."
Yeah. So I have an
So,
Amazon.
yeah.
Upwards of 30,000 people are losing their jobs to AI related.
Thirty
Um,
thousand?
Upwards of 30,000. It was 14 the last time I did a little check on it. But they said up to 30,000 could lose their job.
Wow. I
So
didn't know that many people worked for Amazon.
I think they overhired during COVID, and now they're
Hmm.
just getting ready to replace those jobs with AI people. So it's rough. It's rough out here, especially if you're in a corporate position
Yeah.
or game dev. God, you know. uh oh man. Okay. Did you see uh what's going on with the EA right now?
What is EA? What's going on there?
Okay, so EA, they're going private because they've been purchased by um like a Saudi Arabian private equity company. I think they have like
Oh yeah.
ownership or whatever.
Yeah.
One of those is Jared Kushner, who has a creative control or it's like some say in what's going on over at EA for the with the Saudi family who now owns part of EA. They have like a joint ownership thing over the company now.
Hmm.
But they're saying EA is saying it will remain creative control under new uh ownership regardless. What do you think?
Yeah, that's probably not.
Right?
Like companies just say that, but it definitely not the case.
Yeah. I can only assume that they're saying that to like be like, "Oh, our fans, everything's going to be okay." But
Yeah.
I think of uh like BioWare, um, and a bunch of their studios that push stuff that is more diverse in content, like that's gonna get done away with more than likely.
Hmm.
There's no way any of that stands, especially under the boot heel of Jared Kushner. and a Saudi family, like there's no way.
Yeah, like what are the chances that like Jared Kushner just like turns this into like what's that company?
Oh, I don't know.
I am just blanking all the time now. The PragerU.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Where
Yeah,
that's like
but for
their
like video games.
it's like a propaganda machine now, right?
Yeah.
I could believe it. I mean, they've been doing that. Well, the Saudis, specifically, the Saudi royal family specifically, has been like trying. It's part of their Project 2030 image control thing, where they're trying to like lessen the negative things of Saudi Arabia and the UAE, totally. And they're one of which was the recent Riyadh Comedy Festival, um, which, you know, notably you just can't joke about a lot of things and can't talk about a lot of things, and there's like a big list of things you're not allowed to talk and joke about as a comedian, which is crazy. Um, and then I can only assume this is going to be, same similar thing. You can't be joking, you can't be, poking fun at, you can't be talking about these topics. It's going to be
Hmm.
obviously include, LGBTQ topics, because Saudi government and obviously Jared Kushner are both very much against those things. So more than likely, BioWare is just either going to go away or get under stricter control about what things they're going to be talking about in their games, which sucks.
Hmm.
Um, you know what? I have two examples for you, Steve.
Okay.
We have Platinum Games and we have SNK.
Okay.
Are you familiar with either of those studios?
Yeah, I've heard of
Okay,
them.
so Platinum, um, they had a partial stake in Platinum and didn't, you know, poke the buttons too much and didn't really do much. That Platinum released a couple mobile games, and I think that was probably like the closest to what uh something that was outside of their regular scope. Maybe that was like kind of pushed on by them, but who knows? I think Tencent also has a stake in them as well, so that might have also been coming from there. Um, but SNK, uh, now owned by the Saudi family, or a Saudi
Oh,
Arabian family.
really?
Yes. And in the most recent Fatal Fury game, they put in Cristiano Ronaldo, and
In
a
the Fatal Fury?
he's a character. He's a fighting game character now.
Okay.
And also a Swedish DJ. I don't know what his name is off the top of my head, but they're two playable characters that were directly told to be put into this fighting game.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean,
And now they're like, "Oh yeah, we're definitely not gonna uh,
yeah,
tell
we're
you
not going
not
to
to
tell you.
do any LGBT themes or characters or whatever in your BioWare
Yeah,
RPG."
you're not. We're not going to exercise creative control until it goes through. Then
Hmm.
we're going to exercise our control, right?
Right.
It's happened in the past, and it's going to happen this time with EA. As soon as this transaction goes through, if it does, um, it's going to be a problem for anybody who's a fan of any of the games that they publish. So I love this Chad person you put on here.
Yeah, right.
That's awesome. Given a hold on, I'm gonna. Oh wait, my thing is so thin. Hold on, I'm gonna give him. He's got like that underwear thing, but then he's got like cargo shorts on, or he's got cargo pants on.
This
I
is
don't know. Is
his
that what?
tattoo. Oops.
Oh, it's awesome. That rules. Giving him cargo. I don't know what's up with me in cargo shorts today. I'm kind of just giving everybody cargo shorts. I think I just got him on the mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, this can only be bad, honestly. I don't see this being any good for any of their The Sims is another one that like also has LGBTQ rep and like, oh, you can date and mess with other people of the same sex. Um
Yeah, like it's kind of like Playhouse, but they're gonna tell you what you can and can't do in your own dang Playhouse now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Um it's going to be a problem. Um so but right now what's happening is also the Sims modding community is boycotting, or they're boycotting, or they're I don't know what the right word is, but they are ceasing all development on new mods and anything that's going on, and they are not playing the new Sims game. They're not playing the current Sims game. They've completely dropped off of it. So there is some vocal backlash happening right in the Sims community right now. Who knows if that makes a big difference, but I hope it does. I hope it does something.
yeah. So I've actually been getting like this ad on Instagram Reels,
Hmm.
and it's this guy who does this. He's part of this thing called Players Alliance.
Okay.
You haven't heard of this, have you?
No.
Okay, so what he's trying to do is he's trying to block the EA deal from going through.
Okay. Awesome.
And I don't know how many people are part of it, but like um he wants you to sign this petition, and like I've got a couple emails after I signed it. And they want you to like come together for a I guess like an online meeting
Hmm.
where you can like discuss what people can do to like stop this from going through. And like because it's like happening in the US from a US company, like
Hmm.
I guess his idea is to like put pressure on US lawmakers to like not let this go through.
Yeah. I just don't know if that's going to make a big difference. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
in the administration we're in right now, they're plus the fact
they
that like Jared,
blatantly ignore everything.
yeah, Jared Kushner's attached to it. So like at
Yeah,
that point, what's going to happen with that? I doubt anything. I hate to say that. That sounds really negative of me to be saying that, but I don't know. It's it's kind of close to the truth, fortunately.
yeah.
Well, if there's a thing for it to be signed, is there a link or something for that we can find and put in the description for people to check out?
Yeah, I have a link in our little show doobly doo thing,
Okay, right on.
show notes.
I'll put it in the in the down there in
Yeah,
the
if people are so inclined and they want to sign it, we'll put it
yeah.
there.
Check it out.
Yeah.
What else we got to talk about, Steve?
Um, sh- TikTok versus Xbox? What?
TikTok wants your Xbox to explode.
No, I don't think TikTok. I don't think TikTok is like even on the level of Xbox. Xbox is like we're trying to be on the level of TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, TikTok is
Um,
up here and Xbox is down here, and
yeah, basically,
they're trying to grab onto the ladder to climb up to them.
yeah, yeah, basically, Microsoft and like all of Xbox's leadership is like, we're not even competing with other gaming platforms anymore. We're competing with short-term video like TikTok and movies.
Mhm.
And like last year, someone who used to work for PlayStation, who's an ex-PlayStation head, like pretty much said the same thing. Like we're losing the next generation to TikTok. It's like, oh, okay.
I I kinda get where they're coming from, on one level, which is like, um, people are, like, more inclined to just go for, like, watching a video that they can just jump in and jump out at any time. Um, so, like, I get that. but like for them to be competing against like a social media platform just seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because I mean, you don't really think of like games as like, oh, I'm just a little doobly doo,
Yeah.
you know. I guess Wordle's kind of like that, you
But
know.
Wordle, like, no one is spending like hours of their day playing the New York Times, you know?
No, definitely not. Like it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like you're kind of done really quickly. Or
Yeah,
or whatever, however long it takes you. Not
yeah.
boasting or anything.
Reddit has this new thing where they have games. Have you seen that from Reddit?
No, I haven't.
It's if you're scrolling through Reddit, especially on the app, you'll come across it'll look just like a regular post, and
Okay.
it'll be like it's a game, and like you can jump in and like they have like a Flappy Bird knockoff and like some other ones. I don't know who's making them, but like you just jump right in right there from the app and play it in the Reddit app.
Okay.
So that's kind of like a TikTok type game, you know, where like, oh, I'm looking at like a post and then like, oh, now I'm looking at a game and now I'm like playing Flappy Bird.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that being like a way for companies to like try and get people's attention. I mean, YouTube does that right now. They've had like in app games like on your browser and just on the mobile app itself that you can play. Um, but the games that are on there are like,
Yeah,
yeah,
the YouTube games, they were not very good.
they're not. Well, they're you know what they are? They're those you ever see those ads where it's like a bunch of little dudes and you go left or right and then it's
Hmm.
+1 or +5 and it's like, "Oh, which one do you yeah, oh, go down this way."
Yeah, and then you click
And
on the ad and it's like not that game at all.
yeah, well, the YouTube games are that.
Yeah.
They are those, you know, and it's like, okay. Uh, good for you, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's really funny. But yeah, it- social media basically taking up so much of people's time and energy, like it makes sense for PlayStation and the like to be like, hey, we need to like get back people's attention somehow.
Hmm.
Because people are spending so much time on their phones as it is that like they're like they don't have time to game anymore. They get home, they're on their phone on TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube for hours on end, and then or even Twitter and X. Um,
Well, if you weren't on TikTok or Instagram for hours, you would have time to game. That's the issue, is that like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you,
Is
you
people are
feel
on their
like you
phone
could
so often,
be you could be on there for like, oh, I'm only gonna be on here like 5 minutes, but it ends up being
and then
hours.
it's like 2 hours later, and you're like, where has the time gone?
Yeah.
It feels bad. It feels bad to do that, and then it feels bad for PlayStation and Xbox to be like, why are they doing this?
Yeah, it's a little
You know?
dystopian because they're like, oh, we want your attention, and we're gonna do anything we can to like get your attention 24/7.
Absolutely. Um,
Yeah.
how can they um get people's attention back, Steve? What's the big thing that they could do?
I mean, I guess they could make shorter, real easy type games.
Yeah.
Um, kind of like some of these games I hear about like Mega Bonk and like Ball Pit. They seem
Yeah.
like, probably shorter and like quicker to jump in, jump out, more arcadey type stuff.
Yeah, something where people can just jump in, jump out, have fun for as long as they want, you know,
Yeah.
that are addictive and fun, like arcade games of the past. I think that's really like the only way for them to like keep people's attention. Shorter form content that keeps you in. That's fun.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing about Megabonk that's cool is it is like, okay, yeah, you're jumping in, you're playing. It's like Risk of Rain essentially, where you're just kind of you're shooting enemies and you're getting stronger and you're making big number go up. Um, But it is the fact that, oh, you die and it's like, okay, I'm done. Um, I'm done for now. That's all I can play. I'll come back and play some more later or something, right? Whenever I'm
Yeah.
able. Vampire Survivors, Noida. Um, I think this is why roguelikes were such a big deal too, is like people can just play and then, okay, I lost this run. How much time do I have? Okay, I think I'm good. Or, oh, I can get one more in. Um, if it's like a really good one, essentially.
Yeah.
Um, is that your Mega Bonk guy?
Yeah, I never played it. I don't know what they look like.
It's
He's
just
like a
like Homer Simpson.
caveman.
He looks like Homer Simpson. He's like, "No." He's got a big butt. There's like a skeleton with a skateboard. He's got like he's got like sunglasses, and that's an awful skeleton. Oh my god. He's on like a skateboard. Yeah.
And Mega Bonk?
Yeah, and Mega Bonk.
What are you bonking?
Enemies, you know?
Okay, but do you bonk him for real?
I think this guy would. I have no idea why it's called Mega Bonk.
Oh, okay.
Ball pit makes sense, because there's a ball and there's a
Yeah,
pit. It's
yeah,
straightforward. Mega Bonk, I don't know, I guess you're bonking enemies with, like, your sword or
yeah.
your
You
whatever,
know what I
magic.
did?
What's
Sometimes
up?
it gets real boring at work, and so I downloaded Vampire Survivors for my phone.
Ooh, yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, and I just kind of like bloop 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 bloop.
That's
It's
one where
super simple, and it's just I don't know, it's just wastes my time.
sure. Uh,
Just to pass the time a little bit.
is that a better time waste than being on, like, Twitter?
Uh, well, yes, definitely Twitter. Anything's better than Twitter.
Well, you know what I mean, just social media in general, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I would say so. Like, I don't feel like I get addicted to these types of games where I'm gonna be like, playing them all the time.
Mhm.
Whereas if I'm like on Instagram Reels, I could just, I'm like brushing my teeth and I'm like scrolling through it.
Yeah,
So
that feels awful.
yeah,
There's a study that shows that the, dopamine release pattern that comes from scrolling social medias of any kind, there's not even a specific one, but any kind, is the same kind of, dopamine release pattern that gets released when you are addicted to a chemical drug. You're chemically addicted to a drug.
dang, which drug?
Take your pick. We got Coke, we got Molly, we got PCP. I mean, I don't think PCP is addictive. Actually, I don't know.
Jamie
Going
knows
on.
it's on PCB.
No, I don't know. I don't know enough
You don't
about it to
know?
say. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Hey, we're back on topic here,
Okay,
okay?
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. So I think PlayStation, Xbox, I hate to say their cause is just because like being addicted to your phone feels awful. It's such an
Yeah.
awful feeling. Oh, you made the skeleton so much better. He's great now. um, but like it still feels weird for them to be like, hey, that's our competition is social media, essentially.
Yeah, like that's the part that feels like dystopian is that like it's because social media already takes up so much of your time that
Mhm.
like the game companies are like, no, we want your time.
Yeah.
We want all your time, and it's like,
It's like,
no, I want to be in control of like when I'm.
yeah. But I don't think anybody's in control of their time right now. Pretty much social media is just taking over um, people's attention spans and reduce them to very minimal amounts. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate. And it's me included. I'll sit there and I'm on my phone for extended period of time, and then I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this, and suddenly like 30 minutes has gone by and maybe an hour has gone by and I'm like, I didn't
Mhm.
do anything.
Yeah.
it
It's
it
got
feels
to the point where
awful.
I'll be like watching a show and then like in the middle of the show, like I'm like, what's going on my phone? And I'm like, oh no, what's going on in the show? Throw my phone across the room, you know?
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
The one thing I want to try, this is kind of on the same note, but I wanted to try this last week while I was at work and I totally forgot to do it. Um Yeah, I totally forgot to do it. But I want to leave my phone at home and just not take it with me to work straight up. Um,
Oh,
and and see how I do throughout the day. Because there's a movement going on right now where people are going back to dumb devices, as they're called.
yeah, I heard about that, I guess.
People are swapping to like old like Nokia cell phones or like flip phones, like stuff uh stuff that's way older that didn't have all the bells and whistles or they were so minimal that they weren't grabbing at your eyeballs the entire day.
Mhm.
Um and I think that's cool that people are like uh waking up and being like, yeah, all right, this is like bad. Like screw this, you know. So I don't know. I want to try that this week and see how I do. Um I don't think I'll do very well, but that's it's part of the test, you know. Uh, is trying to figure out how I can improve. Look at this guy. His eyeballs are shot. He's on Tumblr. It looks like.
TikTok.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anyone.
It's like that Tumblr logo. Have you seen it?
The TikTok logo is the same thing, right? Like a T?
Is it?
I
It's
think
like a
so.
it's like a weird T because like the Tumblr logo is literally like it's like this, like literally, and then it's like a cube, like that's Tumblr.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I
Because
mean, it is. It's
TikTok's like this,
yeah. This Tumblr is
and
just
then
as
it has
addictive.
like this part. Yeah. Okay. So he's on Tumblr.
Dude's looking at Tumblr posts at 3 in the morning. We've all been there. We've all been there. But yeah, I hope we can all break free from social media as like a controlling our lives in such a weird way. I know it's a very boomer take, I feel like, but I'm part of the problem too. So
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely good to like get back out there with your friends and get offline.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. Oh, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. Actually, I'm gonna keep it. It's that blue light. That blue light coming off my phone.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
Oh,
Arm hair. There we go. Arm hair.
Jamie,
Yeah,
what do you think of this? The games that have been dubbed Friend Slap.
I like the games. I like having fun
Yeah,
with my friends.
yeah, me too. Like that
Um,
that kind of seems like the thing to do like nowadays is like instead of uh I don't know, like when I was younger, people would go to the skating rink
yes,
on Friday night. That would be the thing to do. Now it kind of seems like people they find like an online space and they hang out online.
it's the proverbial third place
Right.
where people are. They want to hang out with their friends, but most of their friends are just online. So what do? Well, we're just gonna go hang out online. What can we do online? Um, go play Counter Strike. Yes, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, friend slop as a term though. I I've gone through so many phases with this term. Uh, I
You don't like
I
it?
I do and I don't. Because on one hand, it's very apt. It is a low budget, sometimes low quality game, and the only thing about it is that it's fun when you play it with your friends, genuinely. But playing it by
Yeah.
yourself, probably not fun at all. RV there yet? I'm just gonna put RV game. That's like the most recent one that's kind of blowing up right now. You and your friends are going on like a little road trip and you're driving back, and oh, the way back is gone. So now you have to get your RV up and over and across this like big mountainous terrain, and it's a bunch of craziness.
Mhm.
Um, Peak was like the really big one from this year that blew up. I think
Yeah, I have Peak, but I haven't played it yet because I haven't been able to schedule a time to like play it with people.
that's fair. It's a commitment. It is a
Yeah.
commitment. Lethal Company was, I think, the where this term originally started from, because that is a low budget, scary game where you're trying to like get enough materials to like keep the company going and keep your job. Um, but most of it is just kind of you're goofing off with your friends and you're throwing stuff at each other and you're like, oh, the monster's over here, and then the monster comes and kills your friends. Or the last time I played it, I tried baiting my friend to walk around the corner where I was standing on a landmine and blew us both up.
I've heard of Lethal Company, but I never knew what it was about
It's about that.
until you just described it, and I was like, "What?"
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You're like these guys in like a big jumpsuit or whatever.
Hmm.
And you're just like collecting like scrap and various other things. And
Yeah.
uh
Like if this game had come like if this genre of games have come out like maybe like in 2010, like it'd probably be called more like derpy, rather than slop.
Derpy.
Derpy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'd be
Yeah,
like a
derp.
derp game.
Yeah. Rather than slop, you know.
Slop is like a negative connotation to it, right?
Yeah, especially because they call AI slop. Oh,
Yeah. And so I'm like, I I do like the fact that it is like calling out that these games are low budget, but in
mm-hmm.
my mind it's endearing, but realistically, I don't think the originator of the term was very endearing about it. So like, I don't know. I'm going through phases with it where I do like it and I don't.
Yeah. Do you have any other terms in mind that you would
Uh
like to see it be called?
oh, God, I have no idea. I didn't even think about it. I don't have any good suggestions. I just
Yeah, you just
uh
don't like it.
a goofy game? No, that could be
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, you're not the
Um,
only one who doesn't like it. Like, I don't think it sounds nice either. I saw there's this other YouTube show, Co-op Monthly,
yeah.
and they'll talk about co-op games every month. And like, one of the guys was like, "Yeah, I don't like this, and I don't have a suggestion of what else to call it though." So,
So that it'll stay, right?
yeah.
I heard one of the Peak developers call it Friend Slop also, and they're the one of the big ones right now, that
Hmm.
popularized it. So if they're calling it that, then that's what it's called in my mind.
Yeah. Can't call it friend derp.
uh, what's another word for like low budget or like low
Derp.
effort? Um,
Uh,
because slop just sounds negative.
yeah.
Um, I think friend slop wouldn't sound so negative if AI slop wasn't like a term right now.
Cheapo.
Cheap co-op?
Mm. Lowbrow. Mm,
It's not really low brow,
yeah.
although they can be.
Low grade.
Mm, it's gotta be snappy. It's gotta got that little punch to it.
Yeah. I don't know. The
I don't know.
rhyme zone is not working for me.
Well, let's pull up a thesaurus or something and
Okay,
figure it
here
out, I guess.
I did derp. Okay, so
Okay.
it has boob, adult, blockhead,
Okay.
flummock,
Flummock is a word.
goober.
I like Goober game. I
Yeah,
that's what I
goober.
like.
That sounds cool.
Have a Goober
Schlump.
game.
No, not schlump. Goober.
Schlump. What is Schlump? That's this guy's name. His name is Schlump.
Schlump. I think goober's a good one.
A Goober game.
Goober
I'm
friend. Goober with friends. Goob with friends.
yeah. I think that's a good
Goobs.
let me do a little like wow. There we go. That's perfect. Goop with friends.
Jamie, this is totally gonna catch on now.
I hope so. I hope we've solved the
We
crisis.
solved it. If there's one thing we've done.
Put it on my tombstone. It'll be my dying eulogy. Can
Yeah.
we do wait, let me do like a little here's a statue. G.
G. What? Your name doesn't have a G?
No, it's a G statue for figuring out goober games.
Oh. Like a monument.
Yeah, that's my tombstone. Like some guy with the first name G must have died here. It's like no. He's got like a backpack on.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's about to hike the mountain.
He's got a he's got a tiny little hat. There we
He
go.
looks like he's going to school.
He's just going to school, dude.
That's the next game.
You go to school with your friends, and the
Yeah.
whole goal is to goof off.
Yeah. Without
I think
getting
we got
caught by the teacher.
I think we got something. Wait a second.
We
I think we
do.
got something.
You gotta pass notes and like throw spitballs or whatever.
You're like throwing stuff at your teacher, right?
Yeah.
To try to get other people in trouble.
Uh-huh.
That could be fun.
Cheat on the test and
Do everything you can. That's the next big game. I'm there for it. We call it
Goob with
uh
friends.
we go all in. We go all
Yeah.
in on it. He's got a pixie stick.
Yeah. The more sugar you eat, the more hyper you get.
You have like a hyper meter, you know?
Yeah.
When it's at max, you go like everything stops around you. We got the next big idea.
We're on it. Call us game developers.
We'll put our phone numbers right there on the screen. Go ahead, get in touch with us.
And then you can sugar crash and like you'll get like a little boogie.
That's your weapon. It's like a recharging thing, and then you pull it off and flick it at somebody.
Now we're just back to
Yeah, what's his name? Booger Man.
Booger Man, yeah, that's it.
Where is he? I lost track of where we are on this.
There he is.
Oh yeah,
Covered by
there he
Sonic.
is. Booger Man. You just turn into him at one point if you have so many boogers on you. Maximum hypermeter.
Yeah, you just transform. Nothing
Like,
you can do. You're invincible. Teacher can't stop you. Not even detention.
like anybody you touch, you just like push over.